And we're back. Welcome to Six of Swords Tarot. What a time to be alive. Welcome in. We already got 3 people on deck. Thank you guys so much. We will get started very shortly here. Welcome in. Thumbs up for Newbie. Hi, Newbie. Thank you so much. We got July, Misbehavin', and Philomena on our list. Misbehavin', hi, how are you? Make sure you guys like the stream. It really helps out the channel. And yeah, we're just cleansing the energy. What up, what up? July, what's poppin'? July, you're up first. Go ahead and post. Well, we're going to jump right into it. I will say a little prayer for you. And then we will get started. July, I might use this spooky deck for you, this little skeleton deck. Let's see. All right. AA, I'm feeling much better now. Thank you. Yeah, I've been TMI, and this for the ladies out there. Like, I don't know, like perimenopause is a real thing, and so it impacts people differently. And I am I'm hitting it early, and it's weird. And I normally get a lot of headaches just anyway, but they've been impacting me like way harder these days, and I don't know what the deal is, but I think if I clean up, I have a list of things I need to do to fix my health, but you know, it's all good. But I'm feeling great today. I'm excited. I'm going to a Halloween party. I'm wearing my Practical Magic t-shirt, which is so freaking cute. It basically says like how to resurrect the dead, and I'm wearing Hello Kitty pajama pants. It's going to be a very comfortable and fun day, but I get to make a jack-o'-lantern cake right after this. I'm like so stoked. All right. Spirit, please open me up to be a clear channel so I can deliver messages for the greatest good of all. Archangel Michael, please protect this stream. Please bring people to me that I can best help today. And so it is. All right. July, what does Spirit want you to know? They already were trying to come in for you. So let me tap into your energy. Ooh, okay. I see you. I don't know if stay with me here for a second. So they take me to your crown chakra. Your intuition is like on fire right now. I don't know if you've been interested like in the occult or like witchcraft or something like that. Things of that nature. I feel like right now if you feel called to that, I feel like now is a great time to indulge yourself in that. Obviously, to toot my own horn, it is Scorpio season after all. It's the most wonderful time of the year, and the veil will be thinnest next Thursday, which is Halloween or Samhain or whatever you celebrate wherever you are. And so, yeah, I don't know if you're planning to do any kind of like rituals or anything like that. Yes. Okay. So I want you to dive deep into that. Let me rephrase this. Spirit wants you to know that if you choose to dive into that topic that you're very interested in, which is shamanism, I think that's going to be really fun for you. And could lead you down a really cool path. Okay, Spirit, what else? What does July need to know right now? What does July need to know right now? We have Pisces in the 3rd house and Mars and Pisces in the 3rd house. So Mars So the funny thing right now is Mars is in Cancer right now, where it doesn't like to be, and it's going to continue to be. Okay, and then it's going to go retrograde. So things are going to get a little hairy in the next few months here, obviously in the US. I mean, we have a lot going on. So things are going to get really, things are going to get very triggering, very spicy, and possibly even grim. I'm not trying to scare anybody, and sorry to incorporate a general message into this reading. But why am I bringing this up? Because Mars is in Pisces with what I rolled here. What is Mars in Pisces? Mars really struggles in, although it actually is the original ruler of Scorpio, it struggles in the other water signs, which is Cancer and Pisces. Mars also rules Aries, right? It's the first sign of the zodiac, but Pisces is the last one. So it has to get through all of that drudgery, and it's almost like it's moving through mud. It's really difficult to move forward. But the really cool thing here to incorporate into the last thing that I mentioned here is that I'm also sensing there's some type of like individuality as well coming forward here. So like Mars and Pisces in the third house is how we communicate. So there could be some, so there's two messages here that I want to get across to you. The first one is, sorry, I'm a little all over the place right now because I'm getting a lot of information about this. The first message is, so in regard to communicating with other people, which is the third house, it also rules siblings and extended family. There could be some weird misunderstandings or difficult conversations, or maybe you choosing to put up some type of boundary when it comes to communication, or this could also even be some type of healing conversation. But the important thing about this is with Mars and Pisces is to do it in your own way. Pisces is the last sign of the zodiac. It's a very complex and complicated sign. It's not very straightforward. So the other message, actually the third, hold on, sorry. It's really important for you to maintain your individuality and creativity, even if the people around you aren't like you and don't understand you. The second part of the message is that I feel like spirit, which it literally is Pisces, which literally is the 12th house, okay, is also trying to communicate with you at this time. So if you are getting into shamanism and you're attracted to that, I feel like you're going to be able to connect with spirit or other people or guides that can help you through this journey, should you choose to, want to go down that path. I want to be clear though about this family message, because I don't know that I was as clear as I wanted to be. Give me a second, guys, to get started here. I want to be very clear about this, July. So what they're showing me is, I feel like you're different than your family. You communicate in a different way. And sometimes I feel like they may act like they don't hear you, or they may act like they don't understand you, but it's more so selective hearing. And I feel like they're not really open to what you have to say because their mind is already made up. And so you have to decide, and this could be friends, family, but somewhere in the third house, like someone you're having a really difficult time communicating with, you said, they need a lot of healing. Yes. Okay. I do feel like this is family going on here. And it's okay that they don't understand you. And you could tell them that the sky is blue 5 times, but they're going to tell you that the sky is green. And only you have the power to create the boundaries that you need to create. And it's okay. And you being different than your family is actually teaching you a lot of lessons, because you could have signed up for a life that was really easy, I know I'm going really deep in this first reading with these freaking just the astro dice. But yeah, this is a very strong message about family, trusting your intuition, giving yourself permission. You're allowed to be who you are. You're allowed to communicate, think, act, and behave in the way that you are. There's nothing wrong with that. Just because your family doesn't do that or understand you doesn't mean it's wrong. And when we grow up in that type of programming, we can feel a lot of shame about ourselves. And then we kind of, we grow and we evolve, or at least we hope we do. And I feel like you're getting to a really beautiful place of self-acceptance and also trusting your intuition. All right, I'm going to move into the cards now. Thank you. It took me a minute to kind of get all that out. Okay, I just want to be really clear. Let me know if you have any questions about what I just threw at you. All right, we're going to get into the cards. Welcome in, guys. If you're called to donate, let me know. We have 3 reading options for you. Make sure you guys like the stream. It really helps out the channel. And all right, what does July need to know right now? We have the Hierophant here. King of Wands. Yeah, communication, decisions. Two of Swords, 8 of Wands, which is all about communication. It's so interesting because I feel like there's even one individual that it's so, I'm feeling such I got to relate this to your family again, because that's what's coming through. It's really frustrating. This has got to be really frustrating. And I can kind of relate to this. There's like one person over here. This person they might be younger than you, or they might just be really immature. But this Page of Cups is like, July, I'm sorry. Can we just move on from this? And you're like, hello, you're missing the point. You're missing the whole freaking point of this. And I feel like the other thing I'll say about this is I feel like you've given people multiple chances here, where it's like, okay, I'll be the bigger person. And even if you are the youngest one, you shouldn't be the one who has to hold people accountable or teach people lessons. But I also want to say that a lot of what you went through may feel very personal. You said my brother. Yeah, girl, I feel like we're living a similar situation here. So this 2 of Pentacles is like, you can't say that I didn't try, and you can't say that I haven't, but it's like, I can't, I'm exhausted. 9 of Wands. I'm exhausted because I have a life over here where I can just be free to be me, and I don't have to hide who I am. I don't have to edit myself. I'm not constantly being attacked or ridiculed or whatever it is that they do to you. I mean, it just feels really, it just is like around and around and around and around. And so, yeah, I think the goal is, one of the things you're going to be reflecting on, and I don't know if your family does holidays or if there's pressure around that this year, or there's conversations. This is a very specific message for you. Sorry, July, not sorry. The King of Pentacles here is saying that I think that you are the wise one in your family, which is funny, even if you're, younger than other people, and that you need to figure out what's going to work for you. And what's really cool here is that I don't see the Queen of Swords. It's not like I'm off with their head. No, I think that it's not like you're just cutting off all of these people. You have really approached this in a very practical way, right? I've approached this in a practical way. And all I know is I can't do this anymore. And you are only responsible for your behavior. You can't control other people. So the apologies only count for so much, because if they continue doing it over and over and over and over and over, and you have tried multiple times to the point where you've driven yourself insane. I'm in the middle. I love my family from a distance. It's a lot dealing with them. Yeah. And so I think I think the practical thing is for you, you're like, man, this distance thing really works for me, right? We have the 7 of Cups. It's still going to take some time to figure all of this out and what's actually going to work for you. And strength. Yeah. It's not like you're sitting there and cutting everyone off, but Spirit really wants to acknowledge middle child. No, I understand you. I understand what you mean. Yeah, there's something coming up with the family very soon. There's some conversations, some decisions. And I think, so tarot is a tool. And so the message for you is, if someone's trying to pressure you to do something or make a decision, or if someone is like not being nice to you and they're just like, oh, I'm sorry, get over it. It's like, sorry doesn't mean anything anymore if you just continue to do the same thing over and over and year after year. It's like, it's exhausting, right? So you're like, I'm going to choose to be at a distance. So if they call you and they're like, you need to come home for Thanksgiving and we're doing this thing with Uncle Bob, and you're like, girl, I can't come this year. Like, do what works for you. Okay, let's get into your oracle. Let me know if you need any clarification on that. But yeah, you had a very family-centric reading here, which is very interesting. And you also get to call the shots too. I don't want to forget about this King of Wands. The King of Wands over the King of, like, you're making very, you're making intentional decisions. It's not like you're making decisions lightly about this, right? We have open, expand through the extremes and trust life. Yeah, there could be something stirring up in your family right now where someone calls you and like you are kind of pulled in a couple different directions. Plant yourself here, integration, embodiment, and grounded action. Yeah. And if someone asks you to come to them and you're like, no, I need to stay here for work or life or whatever it is, like, stay. The blueprint is within you. Take the next steps. Yeah, I feel like you're very different than your family is. Okay. And I think that you've just scratched the surface of your intuitive ability and your life journey in general. I don't care how old you are. Like, I feel like a big journey is about to open up for you in your life, which is really cool. The blueprint is within you. Take the next step. Spirit, what other information does July? I feel like this is a really unique message for you. A personal issue reaches resolution. Conclusions are within reach. Don't let your past hold you back. Especially with the family stuff, however that resonates for you, that 9 of Wands. If you're exhausted, opt out. I don't do any holiday other than Samhain, Halloween for myself. I don't participate in any Christian holidays or any holiday crap for that matter, unless I'm like, doing something with my friends. Like, I can't. I used to be, when I was really dumb and in my 20s, I remember like being in this relationship and making myself sick, trying to be like perfect for my boyfriend's family during the holidays, to the point where like I physically got sick. And I'm like, why am I trying to be a Stepford wife at like 23? Like, what is wrong with me? But I think, growing up in girl, moving on, we live and we learn. Okay. Misbehaving. I'm really rambling today. Misbehaving, Philomena are up next. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. Thank you, July. I know that was a little different, but it is. I think it was a cool reading, actually. I love rants. See? I rant for Misbehaving. I know Misbehaving loves the ranting. I do it for you. Michelle! All right, cool. We got Michelle after Philomena. Welcome in, welcome in. All right. Michelle, I hope you're doing well. Misbehaving, go ahead and I'm just going to leave this right here. See? This is why I stay on YouTube. Because people like Misbehaving love my ranting. I kind of want to use Haunted House for you. I think we should do it. Unless you want like a love reading. How did our... I'm still using it because it's not necessarily a love reading. How did they feel about our conversation? How did our feel about our conversation yesterday? It was a spooky situation. Use it. All right, let's do it. Spooky little girl like you. All right, Spirit. Let's tap into Misbehaving's energy. How did our feel about the conversation that they had yesterday? I'm going to try to do my Astro Dice first today so I don't forget about them. Cancer, Jupiter and Cancer in the 5th house. What is this? Misbehaving. Something feels a little dramatic. Jupiter and Cancer in the 5th house of dating, of children. I don't even want to shuffle anymore. They're saying stop. Okay. I feel like the situation is a little bit off. Like, this is not something that I don't think you guys are expecting to have. I feel like the connection that you have with this person is going in a direction that I don't think that you guys necessarily expected, and things kind of feel like, you say it's a spooky situation. I feel like things moved very quickly and unexpectedly, and I know I don't have Uranus here, but intuitively it's like Cancer, Jupiter, there's an expansion, the 5th house. Like, this could even be like love bombing or some type of, I want to say intensity, because the 5th house, even though it can be light, it's Leo, right? And so there is a little bit of intensity there as well. How did they feel about the conversation yesterday? We have the King of Wands. We have the Knight of Swords. I love this. We have the 2 of Wands here. Look how cute these cards are. I love this deck. I should use it more. We have the Sun. We have the 7 of Swords. Talk about a spooky situation is right. Give me a second here, Misbehaving. Don't give me any information yet. Here is what I am picking up on. I have a couple more cards to pull for you. There's something unsettling about this. I feel like you guys are, don't shoot the messenger here. I just want to plainly say this without judgment, okay? I'm not this is just what I'm picking up on. I feel like it seemed like you guys were both saying the right things, but I'm feeling there's something unsettling, and there could even be a lack of trust in this situation or connection. And so it's like, on the surface, I think that you guys communicated like, yeah, this is great, everything's fine, this is all cool. But in reality, there's some fear behind the scenes, okay? There could even be some questioning of other people or of each other's motives here. So they could be wondering, like, are you intentionally doing this thing? Or you could think to them like, like, what are your true intentions here? 8 of Wands. And yeah, we have the Devil here. Exactly. This is so interesting. This is so interesting. So yeah, it's like, everything's fine. Everything's fine. But it's like, no. On the surface, so how did they feel after? So I'm going to answer your question here. How, after you letting me ramble, thank you so much. How did R feel about your conversation? On the surface, they acted like everything was fine, or they may even have told you like, yeah, this is great, this is fine. But in reality, they're kind of questioning things and they're wondering. X has a dog, offered to let me see the dog, which is your children, 5th house. It's like, yeah, okay, so thank you for giving me the context. So this could be like, are you trying to manipulate me? Were you planning this? You know, why are you acting like everything's cool? What are your true intentions here? What are your true intentions here? So I don't think that you guys trust each other. We have the King of Cups. I think he still has feelings for you. So I would be careful because I feel like he's still manipulative. And then, yeah, we have the Ace of Coins here. No, I mean, children, the dog is your child. That's what I meant. If that's why you're saying we don't. The 5th house is, I consider animals to be children. I just want the dog. No, I know. But he's trying to see if he can reel you back in here with this Ace of Pentacles. So yeah, look at this. We have the Devil and the 7 of Swords. So he's acting on the surface like, yeah, everything's great. He has a plan here. 2 of Wands and the Sun. I'm going to reel her in and be nice and sweet. Cancer and Jupiter. I'm going to expand how sweet and kind I am and how much we love this dog. Oh my God. Thank you for sharing that. Yeah. No, he's got ulterior motives here, Hunty. But I know you know that. We don't trust you. Yeah. So just go in eyes wide open. You may even want to bring someone with you as a like a friend, as a buffer, so that he can't play games with you. Yeah, that's what I have for you. He's gonna try to reel you back in. Yeah, perfect. Newbie's got your back. Perfect contender for that. Perfect woman for the job. Whew. All right. Thank you. That was very interesting. Spooky situation. Okay, Philomena is up next, BB. Philomena, go ahead and post. Don't mess with Mama Bear. I know. Okay, I kind of want to use my little pastel deck today because she's cute. We'll put her over here and see. Hydration check, kings and queens. Okay, Philomena, welcome in. How are you doing? All right, Philomena wants to know. Spooky. How will work be like next week? Spirit, show us how Philomena's work, energy of her work will be next week. will Philomena's work be like for her next week? How will, this feels right. Okay. How will Philomena's work be like next week for her? I'm just going to trust it. It was Sag. I don't know what it was before. Or no, I'm looking in the playback. It was Gemini. Hold on. It was Gemini. Okay. Sorry, I had to look at the... Anyway. Okay, Gemini. Neptune and Gemini in the second house. Neptune and Gemini in the second house. There is going to be discussion about money within the workplace. So this could be, I don't know if there's like a review time or bonus time, or I think there's also going to be discussion among coworkers and colleagues about money. And so my advice to you is, this could also be like your leadership team telling you, I don't know if there's like a review process, or they're letting you guys know like when you might get raises or something like that. But my advice to you, and I know this is probably common sense, but I'm feeling really called to say it with what I rolled here. I would be very tight-lipped when it comes to talking about money in the workplace, because people will get jealous over very weird things. So I do think that you I think you're a smart cookie. I think that you do keep things to yourself, but I would just be careful about what you say, because some people may be a little bit delusional and thinking that they should have like tons more money. And if someone found out that you make even a little bit more than them, I think that could make someone like fly off the handle. Okay. Weird message. Yes. Be careful about what you say this week. King of Pentacles. I think that you're respected. I think that your boss or your leadership team really trusts the work that you're doing. And I think that they want to compensate you for it. But yeah, I would advise you against talking about that. Yeah, we have the Devil here. 7 of Pentacles, because there could be people in the workplace talking about a lack of money right now, or the economy, and like, we need more money and blah, blah, which, I would say is pretty common, considering, the state of the world right now. But don't play into the bait of other people. Someone may even flat out just ask you like about your compensation or something like that. Or someone might be complaining that like, they never pay us, we never get raises. But it might be more of a reflection of the work that they're doing, and that might not be true for everybody. The Hermit. Yes. Be careful about trusting. Hey, G. Be careful about trusting what other people tell you. Really go within and make your own decisions before you take what people say to you as face value here. Because the Devil and 7 of Pentacles, someone may be telling you incorrect information. Look at this. Prince of Swords, King of Pentacles, the Devil and 7 of Pentacles. Someone may be telling you misinformation about money. I love how this is playing into it. Neptune or Gemini and Neptune in the second house. Someone may be communicating or delusional about their thoughts of money. This is, again, very specific messages today. We have the Hermit. We have Justice. I don't want you to worry about what people are saying. Know that what is meant for you is not going to pass you by. Go within. Don't give people too much information. Again, I don't see you doing that, but just a good reminder here. So how is work going to be overall? Let's see now. Here we have someone may actually get a little frustrated that you're being very tight-lipped about something. I think that there's someone who, and this is so interesting. I've actually been in this situation. I feel like there's someone who may want to be your friend, or there's people who want to be friendly with you and engage with you, but you're like, look, not that you're saying this to them, but you're like, I'm not really here for social life. Like, I'm here to work and grow. And because you're so focused and you're not trying to have a social, and there's nothing wrong with having friends at work, but I feel like you don't want work to be like your complete, your source of emotional support, if that makes sense, right? And so I think that I feel like there's a little clique of people who don't have a lot of boundaries, that, think that they're the bee's knees, and they feel a little snubbed that you don't want to be part of their little group. And I think that you're completely making the right decision by kind of, does this make sense to you? By kind of like keeping your distance and being cordial and just doing your thing, because I think that you have a sense that it really isn't meant for you. Very interesting. Or you will see something like that play out this coming week. Yeah, we have the Lovers here. The Lovers, so the original meaning of the Lovers card is about making a choice about who you want to have relationships with, okay? And I think that you're making very wise choices right now. Ace of Swords, what is your truth? What resonates for you? If it smells like a fish, if you feel like these people are shady, so I think you're going to see some people's true colors come out this week. And there's going to be talk of money, which is really interesting. Spirit, what other information does Philomena need to know about work this coming week? Very, very interesting message. We got Michelle and G on deck. Thank you guys so much. If you're called to donate, let me know. Make sure you like the stream. It really helps me out. And we're going to keep moving with Philomena. Stimulation. It could be a little bit of, Aries energy, conversations, a little bit of like social immaturity going on with that devil energy. We have emotions. Someone, and again, like, I don't feel like you're the source or the center of this, which I know actually don't ever feel like you are the source or the center of the drama that's going on there. But someone's emotions are going to get the best of them in regard to this money conversation. And you're going to see someone kind of flip out a little bit. We have Libra attraction here. So yeah, it's like, you're like, if you just kept your mouth shut and did your job the way you're supposed to do it, you would have the abundance that was meant for you. And that's the way that you're living. And I think that other people don't understand maybe why you've gotten recognition, or if someone knows what your pay is, or I don't know if this is resonating for you, but yeah, I'm just picking up this. I think there's a little bit, I don't like to use this word in readings, but I'm picking up a little bit of jealousy here towards you. And it's not like crazy or over the top, and this person could be jealous of other people that work there in general, or the position they have, or the money that they have coming in. Maybe they found out about that in a way that they weren't supposed to. And then, Cancer, emotion. I'm sorry, Philomena. We have this and that are true. Set healthy boundaries. And we have let it shine. This could be energy that plays out in the week ahead. I'm sorry if it doesn't resonate for you. But this is what I see coming up. There's going to be what I see coming is entertainment purposes only, conversations about money and possible jealousy and little cliques in the workplace. Trust yourself, trust your intuition when it comes to people around you. I'm sorry, boo. All right, up next we have Michelle. I still feel like something could come up about money though, and just be careful like who you're I don't know. I think something's going to come up about money and clicks. I don't think you're the center of it, but I think you're going to witness some stuff go down at work. All right, Michelle. Any end of year messages? Okay, let's do it. All right, Spirit, let's bring Michelle some end of year messages. What do your guides want you to know? And any end of year messages. What do your guides want you to know? Whoa! We're starting off with a bang here. Whoo! Let's talk about this before I move on. We have the 3 of Swords into the 10 of Swords. The good news is you're on your way to healing, and I think like the worst is over in the season that you're in right now. The 8 of Swords is, I think part of this is you waking up and realizing, I love the 8 of Swords because it reminds us that, see how she's just standing here? You're not really trapped at all by these swords. It's more of a mental prison. It's really a mental game. And what I love here is we have the Hermit, which represents Virgo, ruled by Mercury, which is a very cerebral. It's the way that we think, right? It's energy of the mind with Mercury. And it's also the way that we communicate. And right now I feel like you may be in a little bit of a hermit mode, which is really good for your healing. And I love that the Hermit on this is actually really interesting. I love that this heart on the Hermit is matching this 3 of Swords here. I feel like you're in a place where you're healing your heart, you're healing your soul, and you're getting through the other side of this season that you've been dealing with, okay? Welcome in, guys. Make sure you like and subscribe. If you're called to donate, let me know. So that's what your guides want you to know. And the Hermit is about going with, and it's not, the Hermit isn't necessarily rejecting help from other people, but it's taking the information that and the wisdom that they've received, and they're going within and they're reflecting upon it. So the 8 of Swords and the Hermit, there's a lot of healing and self-reflection that you can do with yourself, by yourself, to get you through the other side of this. Not saying that, you can't reach out to resources or have people help you, but it is starting from within and choosing to crawl out of whatever space that you're in where you feel like you had to take a beat or take this time out or transform, but it is coming to an end. And I feel like, even in this winter time, if you still feel like you're in this hermit mode, like that's totally fine. But I think like the worst of that energy is over. Spirit, show me what else. I'm going to pull more for you, but I just want, what other messages from her guides do we have? We have Pluto in Cancer in the 8th house. Whoa. Completely. What I see here is emotional maturity and some things really dying and falling away. Some old parts of you literally being removed. I also feel like you may be moving like in stealth mode or in silence to, I kind of see you like either mentally, physically, whatever, like not physically, but like getting off social media or like going offline or going off grid and then like bouncing back like a few months later, like after going through a huge transformation here. But I feel like, and it's not, I mean, some of it could be physical transformation, but this feels like a deep, deep emotional transformation here. Like you're doing the hard work. All right. End of year messages for Michelle. We have Ace of Cups. You're moving forward. Your cup is full again. You're ready to communicate. Wow. Yeah. You're like, you know what? I've gained the wisdom. I've integrated the wisdom. I'm now armed and dangerous here with the King of Swords. You're, by the end of the year, moving into next year, okay? I feel like your cup is full again. And part of it is because you kind of loved yourself back to health here with this hermit energy. Hi, baby girl. Ember's sitting in my chair with me now. The Chariot, you're like, you have a renewed sense of energy. The other thing I want to mention here with this Cancer placement, Pluto and Cancer in the 8th house, I don't want to beat a dead horse, and I know I'm here to do tarot, but I want to talk about astrology because I don't think Cancer is going to move direct in Mars until does anybody know? Like sometime in January or February. So give yourself some grace, but I do feel like your energy is going to be returning, and I see you emerging like a freaking warrior here. You're like, I'm armed, I'm dangerous. You cannot affect me emotionally the way that I have been affected before. I feel like you were either it's end of Feb, I believe. Yeah. So I think that you're going through some really deep wounds, and I feel like you're digging so deeply and doing the hard work that, hold on. Ember, what are you doing? Are you stuck to my chair? I'm sorry, baby girl. Hold on, my child. You're all right, little girl. I know. What else do I have? Can't wait for the rebirth. I love this. Well, you're the one doing the work. Yeah, we have King of Wands. It's like, I have my energy back. I'm armed and dangerous. Don't F with me. You can't. Things are not going to emotionally impact you exactly the way that they did before. And I think part of this is understanding that, like, learning never ends. And it's so funny. I have a couple of friends where we talk about, like, shouldn't we have known this by now at this age or whatever? And it's like, no, everyone's on their own path. And the level of learning and understanding and growing never ends unless you are a person who chooses not to evolve, which that is not you, Michelle. And so that is why you're experiencing, like, you chose to come to this earth to grow and learn and evolve and change. And part of this is realizing what kind of people you jive with and what kind of people you don't. And part of that wisdom and maturity is just because they are on a different wavelength or may move in a different way, that unless they're complete a-holes, it may just not be meant for you. It might just not, it wasn't designed for you. It's not the way that you're built, right? And that the things that are built for you, the things that are designed for you, will be revealed to you. And I think you're going to see some glimmers of that. I think there's going to be a renewed sense of humanity as well. And I went through something similar in the last couple of years where I completely lost faith in humanity. And then it kind of, I was like, wow, people are good. Not everyone is a scammer. You know what I mean? And I feel like you're digging out of that. You're becoming very mentally sharp and very mentally tough after this. Let's see what other messages we have for you. Amber girl, you're a very good bean. A message is trying to reach you. Be vigilant. The spirit world wishes to find and touch you. I want you to go into like meditation or pray out loud, talk to spirit, because I feel like if you ask for a sign, they're going to bring one to you. Okay. Follow the path of your soul. Do not allow anyone or anything to stop you. Yeah. You're like, I'm armed and dangerous. Awaken all your senses, slow down and become aware of them. Maybe in some areas of your life, you were just on autopilot or you were moving so fast and it's like, slow down. Maybe you're choosing to live a slower life in the next couple of months here. Spirit, what other information can we give to Michelle? Then we got G up next. Create, nurture your creative energy. Maybe there's a creative outlet that you can do during this time as well that's letting you get out some of that energy. Conscious mind, masculine, and life force. We have the sun here. A new beginning. Have courage to open a new door. Yeah, there is a new beginning coming for you. I love the snake here. Represents, shedding your skin, growth, transformation, along with that Pluto energy. Really, really beautiful. Yeah, the sun comes out again. You will be revitalized, but I feel like this is it's more of a mental transformation than anything else. That's coming into the next year for you. I will leave that with you in Spirit's blessing. And things happen. The other thing I'm going to say, let things happen suddenly. Let things happen subtly. Not everything will be transformed and happen overnight. Things happen slowly. And then when you look back a year from now, you're going to be like, whoa. So I will leave that with you in Spirit's blessing. Sometimes we don't notice the changes of every little day. But when you have that longevity and that time to look back, you're like, whoa, that was a huge change, right? I will leave that with you. We got G up next. Should we do last call? Should we keep it open? What should we do? Let's see how I feel after G's reading. G. What do I want to use for G? Thank you so much, G. Let's use Hidden Realm for you. Let's use Hidden Realm for you. Actually, just kidding. I want to use, you like the Halloween, we'll use a perfect Halloween deck, which is, what the hell is that called? Bohemian Gothic. There we go. All right. Ooh, I love that. When the West celebrates Halloween, the East celebrates the worship of goddess Kali the same day. I freaking love that. I love that, love that, love that. Give me 1 second. My phone is moving slow. Here we go. All right, G. Let's get into it. Oh, I love that. All right, messages for G for the near future. Spirit, what information do we have for G? Oops. My goodness. Okay, messages for near future. What can G expect in the near future? We have, North Node in Leo in the 11th house of friendship. I feel like you're going to be spending some time with friends. I feel like you may be why can I not find my words today? The North Node in the 11th house with Leo, you are deepening friendships. You're deepening friendships. Some people that are going to be in your life for the long term. Maybe even, I don't know if you go to like a festival or a celebration or how you celebrate or how you do the, like, I don't know if you worship like in a community, like with your friends or in a group, but I feel like you're spending time with friends in the near future. And this is going to feel very good and very supportive because I feel like the last couple of years, or even beyond that, there could have been some transformations in your friendships. But I feel like this is a really good source of comfort for you where you're really putting your relationships, like in your friendships, things are making, oh, wow, you're still negotiating that. But yeah, 11th house of social networks and friendship. I just want to highlight that. So there could be in the near future, positive things going on with your friendships. We have 2 of Pentacles. What else do we have? King of Swords. This is such a funny deck. Queen of Swords. Whoa. Ace of Cups. 8 of Wands and Temperance. You definitely are negotiating. And I feel like you're being kind of, you are being a very level-headed and a very intelligent negotiator because you know not to push the boundaries too hard. I do see a new beginning for you. And I think that they realize it's probably going to be best for you if you do decide, or if they, I think that you are going to be able to negotiate this new start for yourself is what I'm trying to say. And I also feel like they know that that's what you want. And they also feel like whether they care or not, but someone also realizes that this may also be the best thing for you. Yeah, we have the Empress here. Growth, change. I think you're going to get what you want. On the bottom of the deck, we have the 5 of Pentacles. I hope that you're going to get more money with this new project. But I do feel like things are still evening out. Things are still in negotiation here with Temperance. How are things going to go in the near future? I think they realize that you want a fresh start here. There's a lot of conversation going on. King of Swords, Page of Wands. Some of the people that you're dealing with might be a little bit immature, which is annoying. This may take a little bit longer to negotiate what you want, but I do think that you're going to be able to get out of that and move on to this other project. I think it's time. I think you're ready. You've clearly earned it. And I think that your social, if you do move into this new situation, I feel like the social connections are going to be much better and much more your style, meaning like you'll be able to communicate with people in this new project way better than people that you used to work with. Let me pull from Spirit. Show me in the near future for G. But yeah, your social connections, things are looking really great. Like you're building bonds that are going to last a long time. And hopefully with this new start, with this new project, the same for that as well. Like people that you can trust over time. Even if you eventually move on to another project, like similar to the last reading, it's renewing your faith in people that like not all of these people that you work with are bad or mean or just jerks in general. Yeah, we have protection, we have leadership, and we have healing. Yeah, I think it's a good opportunity for you to take that other job if you're able to. I love that you're still negotiating. Empress is a great sign. Let's use the Rose deck for you too. What other messages for the near future should G focus on? What other messages for the near future? We have alignment, flow, the right relationships, and harmony. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing here. North Node, Leo, 11th house, like alignment, flow, the right relationships, harmony. Things are more harmonious with this other group of people. We have stop the endless searching and inner quest. And I think that's, trusting in divine timing and letting spirit bring things to you at the right time. Even though we have Temperance, even though you're still in that negotiation phase, allow yourself to like take care of yourself, breathe, like everything's going to be okay. And we have innocence, forgiveness, and be gentle with yourself. Don't let yourself get caught up in the anxiety of the negotiation. Allow yourself to get plenty of rest. Be gentle with yourself. Yeah, I think this is going to work out for you. The other thing I will say, I do feel like you're going to move to this other project, but let's say that like, even if you have to stay at the other one for a little bit longer, this is all working out in your favor, right? Know that the universe is working for our greatest good. It's always leading you where you're supposed to be. I will leave that with you. I will leave that with you in Spirit's blessing. Thank you so much, G. I hope you're doing well. Hey, Bailey. What up? All right, we are moving into last call. Bailey, how are you doing? I'm doing good. I'm going to a Halloween party tonight, so I'm gonna make a little jack-o'-lantern cake. If it comes out cute, I might post a picture of it. We'll see. We'll see if it comes out cute. Or it could just be a fail. Either, you know, I should post it either way. Lesson learned either way. Thanks, newbie. Chola. I'm not dressing up, but oh my god, I should send you my photo from last year. It was ridiculous. I sent a picture to my friends, like a hashtag never forget. And I was like, when Scorpio season and Hispanic Heritage Month collide. And it was me dressed as a chola with fake tattoos all over myself. It was some funny shit. Ooh, spooky little girl like you. Spooky. I'm watching my security camera. All right, we got newbie. All right, newbie, go ahead and post. Or wait, hold on. I have your question right here. How did Jamie, just kidding, Jamie feel about our combo? Sorry. Oh, God. Yummy. Let's use a little. Use this deck for you. I put your other deck on the shelf. I should probably pull that one back out. Spooky. Unless you have a deck request. Hi, Amber girl. How did Jamie feel about our conversation? How did Jamie feel about our conversation? How did Jamie feel about our conversation? All right. Why are they, is this like a romantic interest? I feel like I'm seeing sacral chakra. Interesting combination. We have the 4th house. We have Neptune. And we have Capricorn. That's a weird combination. Because Neptune, let's talk about why. So Neptune is a very like rose-colored glasses, go with the flow, but it can sometimes be a little romantic, but a little like too distorted. And then we have Capricorn, which is this very, very practical, but also very primal type of energy. And there's something about the home or possibly even family here. Give me 1 second. We have the 2 of Wands. We have the 3 of Wands. Ooh, we have Temperance. We have the 9 of Cups. And we have the Moon. We have Strength. And yeah, we have the Knight of Swords. How did they feel about the conversation? I think they felt really good about it. They felt energized. I don't know if you guys made any plans to like do anything, but I feel like they're thinking about talking to you again or making plans with you. I feel like the Moon in any other circumstance, I would, with this combination of cards, I feel like the Moon is a little bit giddy, and it's not as the Moon in this reading for me is like it's a healthy level of nervousness. It's not like deep-seated fears about the past. It's more so like, oh wow, like I don't know, because it's just a temporary thing that's going to pass, but it's also like the nerves and those feelings, but it's like it's kind of giddy and excited here next to the 9 of Cups and Strength and Temperance. And like I think that you guys are still like figuring each other out and feeling things out. I'm not exactly sure. I don't remember who this person is, but if this is like in a romantic context, I think that you guys both have a crush on each other, or there could be opportunity for you guys to make plans and see each other and hang out. Does this resonate for you? Yeah, we have the 8 of Cups and we have the Sun. I don't know if this person is like at a distance. And it's like we hung out, we had this great time, and then we had to go. But like there is a promise of being together again. When will I be back on? I don't know. What are you trying to get into, newbie? I've been trying to take Sundays off. I'll probably be back on Monday. I usually go on Mondays for sure. A car question. Is this message pointing you in the right direction? Let me know if that resonates for you. But yeah, I'll be back on Monday. Probably Monday at 4 is when I'm I like to go on Mondays at 4. That's my plan for now. Does he like me? Yeah, I think that he finds you intriguing. He wants to know more. He had a good time. I think both of you guys are a little bit giddy and nervous. I think you had some good conversation. I feel like you guys are on the same page with certain things. He keeps his distance. Yeah, I feel like, and I don't know if he lives far away or if he like travels there and then like leaves, but I think he wants to get to know you more. He may take his time though. There's definitely a sense of intriguement. So I would give it time. I would live like there's nothing wrong with being excited, but don't like hold your breath for him. Just keep living your life. Don't put all your eggs in like one basket and just wait on this one person, right? See where it goes, see where it develops. I do think he's interested though. But you have to listen to actions, not words. So don't, don't get too caught up in something unless it's real and right in front of your face. And don't go on a show like Love is Blind where people say things and then there's no action until the end. He lives, that's not far. I think he enjoyed the conversation. He also, if he's been single for a while, he might be a little bit nervous in like talking to somebody. But also, if you here's what I'm going to tell you. If your desire is to find a relationship or to have a companion that works for you, and if his pace is different than your pace, then that's your answer. And there's nothing wrong with that. So give it a little bit of time, and if you feel like it's not going anywhere, I do think he thinks you're cute. I do think he's interested, but at the end of the day, a man will move mountains to, do the damn thing and make it happen. See where this goes. I do think there's potential here in this energy. Last call, guys. We're going to end it soon. It might have been a while since he's, chatted with somebody in a romantic, or that he's been interested in, right? So all right, on that note, I'm gonna roll out and I will see you guys in the next one. But yeah, I should be on Monday late afternoon. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.